is that just me bins? Is that the TV or? No, that's all good, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you what, there is another piece of footage which has been seen millions of times, but it's not one that I've seen before. I would be more than happy. This is the most unbelievable shot. Oh! Oh my! Oh my God, I mean, you know, wow, just wow. I mean, that's just unbelievable. March 3rd, 2007. 2007. House available in a nice, quiet neighbourhood. How's the kid in the video doing now? Has he become a pro golfer? What? You'd love it. When you come running out there, you'd watch it on radar, and just come running out there as soon as it's there. But then you just go down to Myrtle Avenue and film it, wouldn't you? You go to Myrtle Avenue and film it. There's so many comments, I can't even zoom through the comments, I can't see where my comments. You only get messages if I subscribe. What I normally do is I just contact them through the comments. Inbound. these comments are all over the same place. 6 years ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago. So how am I going to find my comment? It's impossible. It's going to be impossible. No, I can't. Subscribe, I guess. Imagine if we were there these days, Gillian. Oh my God. Yeah, that is painful, man. That is painful. That's painful. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to go full screen on here, yeah? I'm going to go full screen on here. Let's just make sure that what I do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to press the pause button. Go to full size. Press the button. I can probably do it, can't I? How do I find it? What's the address? OBS Studio. Here we go. Open broadcaster software. Oh. No, it's not the load pages. Open broadcaster. Yeah. Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. Let me just see if it's in here. No, it's not. What's the address? Oh. Where? On the desktop or? Oh, here we are. I've got the app. Yeah, I've just done this.
Has the camera dropped? It hasn't dropped, is it? Oh, the camera's switched a little bit. Did a bloody pigeon land on it or something?
That's that swung around like that. Oh, okay. Right, start streaming. Yeah, the audio is on. Oh, it's turned off at the moment. Now it's on. Ooh, really? Coming from... No, I know, but I've never done this before. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've done that. Oh, okay. So an extra thing I have to do here. So I have to, You just say to me, okay, new mods, and then I'll new mods. It'll be on the screen. Right, okay. I'm not going full screen. No, I'm not going full screen. Yeah, sorry, audio from OBS is, okay. We'll get it right. We'll probably make a couple of errors, but I think we'll get it. So basically, if I'm in screen now, I'm turning it off. Yeah? No, we're leaving it on. No. Why? Because how are they going to hear me? Aren't they hearing the audio through the through this audio channel all the time? So when I play out on the TV screen, on the monitor, that audio is going to play out through my speakers here, and we're going to pick it up normally through the obs. Right. So, but at that point, when I'm playing out the videos, yeah, what does my obs want to be, on or off? Okay. And when I'm on screen, on pit talking, what does it want to be? Right. Okay. So I'm off on. So on screen, I'm off on audio, and video, I'm on. Okay. Well, hold on a minute. When you say full screen, I'm talking about no pit. So can I just say take pit off? Can I just say take pit off? Yeah, so I've got to introduce it initially. I've got to do the introduction. And then we go into it, and then I make sure that. Do what? Oh no. Okay. Randy, brilliant. Just make sure it's not. Right, okay, well we're ready to rock and roll now, aren't we? Nearly. I need to do one more thing, which is very important. Alcohol. It should be very easy, shouldn't it? I should be able to, while I'm talking. Right, okay, here we go, folks. Has it dropped again? Got a bit slack in it. Okay, folks, do you want to come inside? Come on in. You're cold. You're coming in. Come on. You're a bit cold out here, are you? Poor. Come on then. Into the warm. Right, it's a little bit dodgy with the umbilical, so sorry about the bump. But there it is. Umbilical. That's good. So here we are in the studio line. So we will, what I'll do is I'll lose top gear, because I don't want that to distract people, because it will, possibly, I don't know. It's funny, I actually had no, I didn't like Top Gear at all until a while ago. I started watching it, and now I've been watching probably every repeat there is. I used to think that Jeremy Clarkson was a bit of a dick, but in a funny sort of way, I still do, because he's a bit like me. He's a bit gung ho and all. Oh, so yeah. Anyway, we've got a good screen. Everything's clean, isn't it? So hey, folks, how are we doing? Bibbly bob. Let's just do that. Oh, it's going to do this again, isn't it? Okay. Refresh Facebook. Put that up there. Mind that. Okay, so we've got two new members. Ian Colton, welcome to Economy, Ian, and Bill McColgan, welcome to First Class. Welcome, Bill. Interesting. We'll talk about First Class, because obviously First Class members go overseas with us, along with, of course, our Super Class members. But it's been a long time since I've mentioned this, but believe it or not, folks, we're actually looking and have already made some potential plans for an overseas trip. Can you believe it? As early as June, the first 2 weeks in June. So we can't tell you where it is, but rest assured, of course, members only on those trips. So hope you're all doing well. Let me lose that. Huh? Oh,
Cathay. Oh, Ian's on. Oh, that's Ian on YouTube. Oh, yes, Ian. Welcome, Ian. All the way from Singapore. Obviously, quite late there. I know you're working tomorrow, Ian. So I think what we'll do is, let's let this guy get off, because he's a captain, and he was flying this particular A350 out of Gatwick Airport. What an opportunity to get it. From on top of the van. This is about 30 minutes long, folks, so we'll get straight to it. This is maybe what we'll do is, just so that we can get Ian refreshed and off to bed, we'll cut it short a little bit to the point where it's where we see it coming out. So I don't know how far in that's going to be, but let's just have a little look here. Go back. So we've created a playlist, folks. So you will obviously see what's on the screen. So they're seeing what's on the screen, yeah, Jilly? It's... Okay, so what we're going to do first, let's just get this one, and I think it's this one here, 33 minutes and 46 seconds. Ah, okay, so there he is there. Let's just get him coming out. Of course, we're going to get other traffic as well, like we always do. At London Gatwick. Let's just, we're about 14 minutes in, so we're about halfway in. But of course, summer day, quite hazy in terms of the heat haze. But we do get him in the seat. And it was a pleasure to film you, sir, and I hope you're doing well. I know that he's telling me that he's flying mainly cargo at the moment, but that's good that he's still in the air. So what we're going to do now is, that's your intro. Am I in the pip screen, Jilly, or not? Or
oh, yeah.
Am I in the pip? That's because I've turned it off. Because oh, do you need it? Okay. Right, so while I'm talking, we've got both on. We've got both on while I'm talking, yeah? While I'm talking, we've got both on. That's fine. Yeah, I get it now. So they just heard me do that intro, yeah? Okay. So, so sorry, folks. It's a little bit arphanegus, just because I'm controlling this bit and I've never done it before, so I don't know 100% what the way the system's run. So you're just going to have to prompt me, Jilly. Right, audio off and audio on. Okay, so folks, this is a good friend of ours, Ian Coulton, with Cathay Pacific flying out. Was this the inaugural 1000? I'm trying to, or is it a 900? Ian, is it the 900? Without looking at it here, I can't remember whether this was what was this show in Sorry. Well, I can't from here. So Ian, is this the 1000, and was it the inaugural departure of Cathay Pacific? Because I know we got one at Manchester, obviously, with the 1000, and we'll show that later. But this one was a fantastic catch for us. It's you think it's a 900, yeah? Okay. Well, let's just run it. And folks, if you're watching on the... Oh, it's a 900, Ian's saying. So it is a 900. Thanks, Ian. And we're going to play this out now. Let you guys watch this. So what do I do now, Jilly? Turn the audio off? Oh, okay. Leave it on then. And... Okay. Yes. Yeah. I thought it was full screen. I thought all the videos were always full screen and I'm only pip. I'm pip all the time. Okay. Yeah. What? Okay.
See if I can read a few comments out, guys.
Jane Chu, Kaneko Ishii. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is, Kaneko Ishii's always there. Tim Tierney, Jim Tierney, Stephen Christopher, good day to you. Sarah Pass, Nicholas St Germain, Peter Rylack, Jane Chu. All you guys in the house right now, 546 people watching. Good day to every single one of you. Freeview and Elite members. I'm going to be doing a special competition tomorrow, folks. All those guys who signed up on Elite since last Saturday, we're going to be dipping in and giving a t-shirt away to all new Elite members for the last 7 days, as well as obviously our Elite member badge draw that we're going to be doing as we do every Saturday. So stay tuned for that one. And I'm guessing I have to be generous to you guys. I've got a 747 taxiing out. He should be lining up more or less straight behind this 350, so we will get that going out. There you see him just behind this now. Hopefully we're not going to get too bombed by the EasyJet, just so long as that the Cathay now turns left and then right. Turn left, there we go, here we go. Is he turning left? Here we go. Yes, as loud as the radio will go, guys, I'm afraid. She's on her max at the moment. Ah, you. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's not talk about the runway, guys. We can talk about that on another show. We will discuss it, and thanks for bringing it up, but let's just enjoy this right now and not get into the whys and wherefores of the new, well, suggested runway. Okay, so here we go. Going to get photo bombed by a behave yourself, son.
On the landing 737, Fire Hotel, runner 08 right behind. Ubird 840 the Victor.
747 behind it. That's quite a dark canopy. So the 747 is actually going using the second runway, or the standby runway that they use at night time when they are maintaining the main runway here. So he is actually going around the back side of the 350, as you can see there. Let's just get some... should be able to get a shot of him any moment now. There's Ian right there. So he needs to pull forward a little bit. Don't forget that these guys doing a lot for breast cancer awareness.
I'm landing 320 via Juliet, landed 08 right behind me.
So support that wherever you can. Cyrus Lau, tuning in from Hong Kong, where this is destined to fly to. How are you doing, my friend? Don't forget, you can get this very model, folks, from Aviation Retail Direct. He's looking.
A320 on short miles, runway 08 right, line up behind, Cathay 354. United Way Alpha 01051, stay right. Okay, that runway 08 right, Cathay. Hello, hold 281, sorry, from 15 around. Hi, G13 direct Romeo. G13 direct Romeo, Can you question on me, direct right, G13 direct Romeo. 130.525. Cathay 354 with 240 knots, runway 08 right. Good, take off runway 08 right, Cathay 354. Behind the landing Airbus at 2.5 miles, Juliet, line of A right behind. Behind the landing, Airbus, fire Juliet, line up, orbit this 908, right behind, Virgin. And flight that. 3078, November Golf. G13 Quebec Romeo, clear to land, A right, within 3306 knots. Clear to land, runway 08 right, land speed, Romeo. 78 November Golf, hello. Clean approach, CT 78 November Golf. Hello, hold Q1, that's correct, yeah.
Okay, folks, how about that? Hope you all enjoyed it. We're going to get this 747. Here we go.
20.525, Okay, so that's down one from the place. Do you want to pick up there? Good day. 31.5 right, take off 3508 north. Take off runway 08 right, sorry, 157. contact with Star Hello, approach shake. November Golf, 3506 knots, stay right for this run. Double out about right, will be 7 November Golf.
Don't go anywhere, folks. Don't go anywhere. Don't stop. Don't go anywhere. Okay, well, there you go, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate your time. And thanks for tuning in. 700, 800 people watching that whole thing. Hope Ian enjoyed that as well. We've got a very limited time here, right here on the spot. Thanks to the local police. Thanks to all the guys in security. Thanks so much to Ian. Thanks to Neil as well. I believe Neil Warman caught the pushback and startup of the aircraft. We'll be putting that together a little bit later on. Something special for you guys on YouTube and Facebook to watch out for. But thanks a lot. Really appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in the world. I know it's sort of like different times in the world all over the place. Tomorrow we will be at London Heathrow for an evening show, early evening. So late afternoon, early evening show, around about 5 o'clock from London Heathrow, just for you guys in America, because we know we've been doing a lot of early morning stuff recently. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Love you guys, and aviation fans all over the world, please give us a like and subscribe to us on YouTube as well. Look after yourselves. I'm Jerry Dyer. This has been Big Jet TV Stealth Watch.
Remember, go pit, TV. Go pit. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, folks, there we go. Ian, am I on, Judy? Can I just confirm I'm on? Okay, Ian, wow, thank you, sir, so much for joining in. Really appreciate that, my friend. And great that you're still flying as well, and hope you and your family are all well out there. I think that was just probably one of the best intros starts to a show we've ever had. Watching a beautiful A350-900 going out of Gatwick, only to have the pilot on the feed live. And thanks for flashing. Didn't get that in the original film, and of course all of our members and wonderful people watching around the world have just got that. So thank you, Ian, and sleep well, my friend. Take care. And oh, he's hanging around, is he? Oh, fair play. He's going to hang around. We've got some more. Oh, he's got some more we've got some more to watch. Okay, so here we go, folks. Here's the next one. You're going to like this, and I guess, Ian, you'd love to throw a 350 around the skies like this one. This is the A350 display, and it's the one. I think it's the 1000. At ILA in Berlin. Beautiful, they're carbon, and I think it is the 1000. It's the carbon family aircraft, the test bed, and also the demonstrator that they use at Airbus. And of course, this is the one that they use on at all the air displays. So this is an absolutely incredible display. This was originally edited by myself, and I put a filter over it, folks. So just understand there is a filter over it. When I say a filter, just a slight contrasting change on it. But in general, you get a real good impression of this. Watch this A350 display, GP. Oh, wait a minute. Why have we got that playing out in there? Shouldn't be playing out there, should it? Okay. Right, you ready for this, folks? Here we go. We're stand by, Jilly. Stand by. Let me just get this full screen, and I'm just going to do. Wait a minute. I'm going to do that. I just want to rewind that. Okay, go for.
Display is how quiet it is. That's one of the things there that's built into this aircraft, because obviously noise pollution, particularly near airports, is a major problem these days. And this aircraft deals with that very effectively.
XWB-Familie ist eine völlig neue Reihe von Langstreckenflugzeugen mittlerer Passagierkapazität und das jüngste Mitglied für unsere Familie von Airbus Großraumflugzeugen.
As we were saying, the latest addition to the Airbus family, designed from the outset as a long-range mid-size passenger jet.
Die von Grund auf neu entwickelte A350 XWB ist die modernste und effizienteste Flugzeugfamilie der Welt. Sie bietet Langstreckenreichweite, überragende Betriebseffizienz und exklusiven Passagierkomfort.
From the ground up, the aircraft was designed as the most modern and efficient of the passenger airliners in the world. Designed with very long range, but with enormous fuel efficiency and exclusive passenger comfort.
Dieses völlig neue und effiziente Design der A350 XWB umfasst modernste und einzigartige Technologien zur Leistungsoptimierung. Die A350 XWB bietet eine um 25% höhere Treibstoffeffizienz und um 25% niedrigere Sitzmeilenkosten im Vergleich zur Vorgängergeneration der Konkurrenz.
Aircraft takes advantage of all the modern technologies, both in materials and electronics. One of the most modern and technologically advanced airliners in the world today, in fact. 25% more fuel efficient than previous models in the family, with a 25% reduction in seat-per-mile cost.
Ja, und dabei liegen natürlich auch die CO2-Emissionen deutlich, nämlich ungefähr 25% niedriger, was die A350 XWB wirklich zu einem sehr umweltfreundlichen Flugzeug macht.
And most importantly, in these days of environmental concerns, this aircraft produces 25% less CO2, making it one of the most environmentally friendly aircraft in the world as well.
Und zurzeit konkurriert die A350 XWB international mit der 787 von Boeing und auch mit der 777, also der 777. Allerdings ist sie deutlich besser aufgestellt als die aktuellen Modelle anderer Marktteilnehmer.
A350, of course, concurrent with the new 787 and the older 777 from Boeing. It's more efficient than both.
Diese Effizienz und diese Vorteile haben natürlich ihre Auswirkungen auf die Bestellung. So ist es, dass der A350 XWB bisher bereits 854 Festaufträge von 45 Kunden erhalten hat.
Now, all of these improvements in the aircraft performance have been very attractive to customers. 854 of these aircraft are on order for 45 customers worldwide. In fact, so successful has it been that there's already 159 aircraft in service with 17 customers worldwide.
Vielleicht noch einige technische Daten zu dem A350-900, den wir hier in der Luft sehen. In dieser Variante hat er Platz für 325 Passagiere, 2 Liter XWB 84, die jeweils 374 Kilonewton liefern.
A little bit of technical data about the A350-900, the aircraft you're watching here. 329 passengers, powered by a pair of Trent XWB-84 engines, producing 374 kilonewtons.
Das maximale Abfluggewicht liegt bei 280 Tonnen. Davon sind 141.000 Liter Sprit und damit erreicht der Airbus A350 eine Reichweite von 8.100 nautischen Meilen. Das sind ungefähr 15.000 Kilometer.
Maximum takeoff weight at 280 tons, capable of carrying 141,000 litres of fuel And that gives this aircraft a remarkable range due to its efficiency of 8,100 nautical miles, around about 15,000 kilometers.
Die Länge und die Spannweite sind fast gleich mit einer Länge von 66,80 Meter. Hat der 350 XWB eine Spannweite von 64,75 Meter und eine Rumpfbreite von knapp 6 Meter.
Well, a very large aircraft for such a quiet one, 66.8 metres long, 64.75 metres in span, and 5.96 metres to the tip of the fin.
Und inzwischen gibt es auch den etwas größeren Bruder dazu, der A350-1000, der dann 366 Passagieren Platz bietet, etwas größere Triebwerke. Die Spannweite war gleich, die Rumpflänge allerdings erhöht sich dann auf knapp 44 Meter.
Well, this aircraft has a bigger brother, the A350 1000. They were looking at 366 passengers. Somewhat longer, 73.78 metres long.
Well, there you go. What a fantastic display from Airbus there. And their incredible XWB A350 900.
Things Airbus built into this aircraft, because obviously noise pollution.
Yes, yeah. As soon as okay. So yeah. As soon as I come out of it, always turn me on. Yeah. As soon as I come out of the video, as soon as I press X on the video, just put me on. Wow, folks, what about that? Interesting to see the how wide the track is on the 350 mains. The other aircraft like the 777 seem to be a lot more compact and have a less a narrower cart on them, which I just noticed that one. But great information coming from Ian as well. Talking about, of course, the fact that flaps and slats are all extended to certain degrees for different manoeuvres. But how tight was that turn-in coming in as well? Just and like people were saying, you know, the test pilots and the or I don't know if the display pilot. I'd imagine that the display pilot is just or pilots are. There's probably not that many of them. I wouldn't have thought, because it's not every day that you go. Yeah, hello John. Do you mind coming and just throwing this plane? But I haven't done it before. Yeah, well it's all right, mate. Yeah, you just crank it over a little bit more. But yeah, what a manoeuvrable aircraft, and the stall run on it is just so slow and just so good to watch. More to come, folks. Here we go. A350. This is the British Airways A350 1000 delivery flight into London Heathrow, and we've got it right on the point, folks. Yeah? Okay, yeah, this is the one. This is the one that we added. So this is the A350, British Airways A350 inaugural. It's inaugural. It's the delivery flight from Toulouse into London Heathrow, and we've got it right at the position.
Yeah! Go on, son! What a way to finish a show. Okay, folks. Oh, on that. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it. Oh, she's backing up. She's backing up. 350's backing up. Where's she going? Where's she going? Stay tuned. Howie Man, huge flat area on the
I mean, back on pit, sorry.
Yes.
But go back on pit.
Adding around about another 20% of wing surface
I was
area.
airside in my club, yeah, okay, it's Daniel Hill. Yeah, am I back on pip yet? Am I back on pip yet, GP? Okay, sorry about that, folks. We'll have to have a little look around that one because a little bit of confusion as to exactly where it is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let me just see if I can find it while you're on the screen. Let me just see if I can find it. Hold on a minute, because I think that if that's her backing out, then I'd imagine that that she's already come in. She's already come in. Oh, she went rogue, did she? Okay, let's just have a little look here. Oh, what's that? There's a three. No. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's just double check and make. Let me have a little run through it. Sorry, folks. This is live TV, so you know what it's like. You know the score. Nice, beautiful start up right in front of us. Just trying to find it. Etihad saying that they.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Second from bottom. Okay, let's just go to that then. Second from bottom. First look, British Airways. Oh, 1 minute 57 seconds.
There she is, there she is, there she is. We've got her. Really beautiful, isn't she? Touchdown. Welcome to London and your new home.
To Pip GP. Cool. Okay. All right. Okay. There you go, folks. How about that? Daniel Hill giving us the actual date that was. She came in on a Saturday, landed on July the 27th on a Saturday. Surprised everybody. Daniel Hill was there airside as a photographer, and we were all caught out. And that's the one thing that happens at Heathrow quite a lot, obviously, when we're waiting for a specific aircraft, because they do have rogue landings. Currently, at the moment, of course, we won't have any of those issues in terms of the fact that they'll all be coming in on one single runway at the moment. But hopefully that will all change in the near future. So what have we got here? This is a nice one, folks. LATAM 350 going out of Lisbon. This was a classic. Is that going out? Is that something going out? The Thunderbolt Dragon said BA350 is really good looking aircraft, although Vietnam is probably my favourite. Yeah, we had one of them going out, and it was Star Alliance. Was it Star Alliance or I can't remember. But anyway, yes, here we go, folks. LATAM 350, and we flew out of it was Madrid. We flew out of LATAM with LATAM's Dreamliner. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Go for full screen, GP.
Yeah, I think it's known as the engine velocities contours ground idle power. It's an overflow plug, basically. Wow, man. Yeah, that was great, man. What a departure. What a departure. Yeah, struggling a bit. Leveling out. There's the level out. Look at that. As he powers down.
Okay, go for full screen. Full screen pip. Full screen pip. Yeah, yeah, full screen pip. Yeah, so we can see this plane. Because we're going to put the plane. Okay, folks. Let's go for a little walk, shall we? We saw this American. Is it? Sorry. Cargo jet. Cargo Jet Airways, I think it is. Nice picture of Okay, she just rotated. Now, she might go long, but we should get her anyway. Cargo jet 767. Probably, I'd imagine, working on behalf of DHL. Let's straighten this up a little bit. It's a little bit cockeyed, isn't it? Nice little boutique down there, look. Hello, little fella. Looking a little bit battered, has to be said. A bit Air Canada style on that, isn't it? A bit of a trash panda look about it. Yeah, I mean, wow. Interesting to hear what Ian says, because he's flown 350, 330, and what was the other one? 340. Okay, so aluminum wing on the 330. And is there a significant difference in feel in terms of direction change and flexibility with the carbon wing? Because it's obviously a lot stiffer. Certainly looks to be. You do see it flexing ever so slightly, but very little flex compared to say an A330. Here she comes now. It's a good one. It's a 300. Wow, she's steep. Would say cut normally, but back to class. Mind you, if that class is like this when I was a kid, I'd be like, wow, yeah, got a pilot involved and everything. How about that? Right, okay, let's just pop that there like that. Goes out like that. Shut that. It's a little bit chilly. Right, so there we go. How about that then, folks? That LATAM 350. So in terms of the stiffness of the wing, Ian, can we get some kind of feedback on that? Has he done it already? Oh, that's a long way up. Oh dear, okay. Just have a little look. Ian, see if he says anything there. A few of their senior training captors came to Hong Kong, yeah. Okay. Great that you're getting involved and people can get involved in the chat. A smoky XWB engine. Rolls-Royce had to brief the crews that it is normal. Something that we noticed right off the bat when they introduced the A350. That sort of like weeping engine exit, the little bit of exit smoke. I don't like to use the term smoke, but well, it is kind of vapoury, isn't it? Because it does disperse. But what's interesting is if you look at the Trent 1000, much the same. If you look at some of the Trent 1000s, they have the same little exit. So obviously just an overflow thingamajig that we've talked about. Obviously not called a thingamajig. Rolls-Royce say, what are we going to call that then? What about the thingamajig? Right, okay, so here we go. Lufthansa A359 customer acceptance flight. We were very fortunate to be invited airside at Airbus for this acceptance flight with their A359 Dortmund, which we've seen on our shows at Munich. So here it is. Ready to go full screen, GP? I'm already full screen, aren't I? Or did I go? I don't know.
Ja, sag.
Dass dieser Vertical Vector, den schalte ich mir gerne an, ist ja nicht schlecht, ne?
Ja.
Der geht aber manchmal einfach weg. Man muss ihn anschalten.
So enjoy your flight. And let's see. Yes. Yeah. The trucks are ready for diesel to fly back. Going back. Going back.
Dankeschön, gell? Great pleasure. Guter Flieger. Ja, schöner Flieger. Und ihr werdet ihn wieder kaufen müssen? Ja, wir haben...
There you go, folks. How about that? Hey, have I? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, wow. Great. Aren't we lucky, man? Aren't we lucky? And it's all thanks to you guys, really, that get us to these places, because you know we do the negotiations, but you can only do this if you've got the right equipment to do it with, and that's why we're so grateful that we're able to sort of like share this enthusiasm with you guys. So that was that. Cathay Pacific A350 inaugural arrival at London Heathrow. This is a 1 minute 12 piece. Another good one, folks. We've seen this a few times. Of course, we've seen the A340-600 with Iberia, as well as the 330 as well. But this 350, this is the inaugural. Go for full screen. already done it. Paul's already done it. So go for Pip GP. Ah, that's the next one. Are we in Pip? Are we in Pip? Okay. So why did I think? Why I mentioned Iberia? I've got no idea. There, saying A346, A330. Of course, that was Cathay Pacific A350, and I've just been told the day after we got back from San Francisco, I think. And Paul Hodgson, of course, putting me right as well. Beautiful sunrise arrival there from Cathay Pacific. Now this is Iberia, because I was looking down here, you see. I'm too... Slow down a bit, son. Slow down a bit. This is Cathay Pacific. Oh, by the way, BA's 350, man. It's such a shame that the cloud coverage was so low, because she was starting a big wing wave, man. He really tilted that thing to the left, and no doubt pitched it right as well, which is such a shame because it had gone into the clouds by then. Anyway, this is a decent wing wave. Toulouse with Iberia and their A350. She goes up early, but she gives us a fantastic wing wave. Just 1 minute on this one, folks. Here we go. Go to full screen, GP, please.
Hey folks, hope everyone is well. Now,
wow,
hey folks, hope everyone is well. Now,
yeah, it just does that. I can't stop it. I have to sort of like, there's a process that I have to go through to get back to the screen. Okay, go Pip again, GP, please. Yeah, literally, Mexican wave. That was just fantastic, man. I mean, that is just intense. And just goes to show the capability of the aircraft in throwing it around the skies like that. But they would do that with the display aircraft as well. No, you don't see that every day. Airbus saying. So next we have this is an interesting one that we caught. We didn't realise at the time that we were actually witnessing this, but this was the first ever in the world test of an automatic takeoff, taxi and landing system, ATOL, with Airbus. It was only the next day that I saw it on their news bulletins that they send me, as well as all the other media as well. The footage that they used, I called them up and I said, listen guys, can we put a little piece together, because we got you taxiing out. Now we know what it is. It's very interesting. Of course you'll see the leads running up into the windows, which are obviously sensors, going to sensors somewhere, maybe to the onboard lasers, positioning lasers. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but obviously because they're running stuff through the windows, they're keeping at very low altitude, below a certain altitude. But this is pretty amazing. You see the guy sort of like, hey, hold on son, hold on, don't move your hand, you know. The guy's like, okay, because it's his first time. He's got his hand hovering over the stick. You watch.
Technology.
But this is pretty cool,
using their A350 1000 family test aircraft, Airbus performed the first ever fully automatic vision-based takeoff. So I'm going to read out to you the press release that Airbus sent through to us, and right after this we'll be showing you a clip. Airbus has successfully performed the first fully automatic vision-based takeoff using an Airbus family test aircraft at Toulouse-Blagnac Airport. The test crew, comprising of 2 pilots, 2 flight test engineers and a test engineer, took off initially at around 10:15 on 18th of December and conducted a total of 8 takeoffs over a period of 4.5 hours. And we caught all of that live, of course, on Big Jet TV. So this is from Airbus test pilot captain Jan Balfils. I hope I got that name right. He says the aircraft performed as expected during these milestone tests. While completing alignment on the runway, waiting for clearance from air traffic control, we engaged the autopilot. We moved the throttle levers to the takeoff setting and we monitored the takeoff. It started to move and accelerate automatically, maintaining the runway centerline at the exact rotation speed as entered in the system. Nose of the aircraft began to lift up automatically to take the expected takeoff pitch value, and a few seconds later, we were airborne. A few people will maybe ask about what is the future of automated systems on board aircrafts, and just backing that up, Airbus is saying rather than relying on an instrument landing system, the existing ground equipment technology currently used by in-service passenger aircraft in airports around the world where the technology isn't present, this automated takeoff was enabled by image recognition technology installed directly on the aircraft. And that's something that you will see quite clearly on the footage that you're just about to see. Automatic takeoff is an important milestone in Airbus's autonomous taxi, takeoff and landing ATOL project. Launched in June 2018, ATOL is one of the technological flight demonstrators being tested by Airbus in order to understand the impact of autonomy on aircraft. The next steps in the project will see automatic vision-based taxi and landing sequences taking place by mid-2020. So that'll be really interesting to see hands-free taxi systems, no use of the tiller, automatic guided taxi systems. Another statement that Airbus say is that Airbus's mission is not to move ahead with autonomy as a target in itself, but instead to explore autonomous technologies alongside their innovations in areas such as materials, electrification and connectivity. By doing so, Airbus is able to analyse the potential of these technologies in addressing the key industrial challenges of tomorrow, including air traffic management, addressing pilot shortages and enhancing future operations. At the same time, Airbus is leveraging these opportunities to further improve aircraft safety while ensuring today's unprecedented levels are maintained. For autonomous technologies to improve flight operations and overall aircraft performance, pilots will remain at the heart of operations. Autonomous technologies are paramount to supporting pilots, enabling them to focus less on aircraft operation and more on strategic decision making and mission management. So quite clearly, you can see there that their objective is not to remove the pilot from the flight deck. Anyway, here we go. This is the piece that we put together. Again, like I said, it is a mix of both Airbus's onboard and exterior footage, as well as our footage that we shot live on the day.
Yeah, it's going under the belly, that second line. Forward one definitely goes in towards the wing root and into the fairing, behind the fairing, but the other one seems to be trailing underneath the belly.
Des 3 mètres. Ça va bien. 5 nœuds.
groundbreaking technology using their A350
groundbreaking technology. No, don't start talking again. Really? Okay. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that in a bit. Okay, this is another one, folks. A350. 900 again, of course, at Gatwick Airport. Not sure who's commanding this one. Maybe it was Ian. I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway, this is another one out of London Gatwick. Do we know the date of this one? Oh, we'd have to really look in the archives for that information. But GP, this is one going. This is the one going straight past when we're at the side of the runway. Yeah, this is the, so anyway, folks, this is another side-on shot as she goes past us with a great-looking Gatwick in the background. So here we go. Go full screen, please, GP.
26 left, clear for takeoff. 26 left, clear for takeoff. Cathay 354.
She was light, mate. She was light.
354 with 310 degrees 12 knots.
There we go, folks. Okay, still have to do a lot of clicking and pressing and finging and fonging. Qatar. Okay, have a look at this now. The skipper involved on this one was told by a friend of his to watch it. Or what was the deal, Jilly? He got back this guy here with this Qatar 350 1000 go around at Heathrow. He got to his hotel room in London, sat on the bed, got all his stuff, opened his phone, and it pinged up as a recommendation, and this is what he saw, and he contacted us to say that he was commanding it. He gets what he calls a shed load, and he showed it to. That's right. Yes, that's it. He was the first officer, the guy that contacted us, and the captain had never seen himself flying before, which a lot of these folks obviously haven't. I don't know if Ian before this had seen himself fly, but this is fantastic because it was a windy day, and we're going to play this one out as well, folks, because we haven't played this one yet. On this particular day, windy arrivals at London Heathrow, and I know you all love that. But this was a particular day when the shed effect was in full effect, screaming across the maintenance hangars of British Airways, and also being hit by starting off with the Virgin hangar as well. So all that wind coming across, going over the roofs, and then boom like that, causing massive sort of like big sort of like shed effect, turbulent air rushing across the approach, just as they're around about between 150 feet, something like that. But this is pretty spectacular, very, very smoky as well. This is the first time that we noticed just how smoky the XWBs can be. But look at this. This is pretty fantastic. This could be a go around at this rate. Qatar 350 1000. Hey! No flipping way. Go back to pit GP. How cool was that, folks? How cool was that? Ian, have you ever done as an aggressive, and thanks Ian, it was indeed his first time being seen on film, thanks to us, but Ian, have you ever had an instance of such an aggressive go around as that? That was, I believe, something on the runway. I think I might have called it, I don't know. But there have been a few that I've called. But that was pretty aggressive, man. And this, we're now literally down to the last one, folks. Only a short show, how long we've been on, an hour and a half, something like that. It's good enough, though. It's good enough. Give you guys time to have dinner and all that and relax. And for Ian to get to bed, because he's flying tomorrow. But this one, folks, this is a good one. This particular shot that you're about to see here was, this is the show that we're going to show in the next couple of days. Extreme crosswind landings, lots of go-arounds, but this one particular go-around from this A350, he went full lock on the elevators, and in fact was so aggressive that it had to go into maintenance. And Paul Hodgson, who was due to fly down to Madrid on this particular aircraft the next day, it was put on the 777, which isn't such a bad thing, but when you haven't been on the 350 before, it's a great shame, and of course he was looking forward to it. But anyway, Hodgie, he's been on the 350 or the 50, as she's now called. Windy landings at London Heathrow, and here it comes, folks. This is a full lock up. Hold on a minute. Is it? Oh, okay. Okay, this is it. This is it. So here we go, folks. And it's a what we call a rogue from the other. Is this? Which way is this coming in? Does this come in on our runway or? Wow. Okay. Right.
Oh, she's going. Yeah, she's going.
Yeah, well, that's not, no surprise. Oh, she's going to run quite low across the field. She's not going for a high climb out. She's going to stay at that altitude, I think. So she'll go right over the top of us. Right. Fly past.
Here we are.
No, now she's climbing. Wow.
Oh yeah,
that's about that then.
Here we go.
First appearance on Big Jet TV on 27 right, she goes around. Aha!
Yeah. She's looking after that plane.
What was it? It was somebody on when we were at. It was Jordan, wasn't it? Who was saying that the teams at Qatar weren't happy with the XWBs with their oil burn. Get that. Pick GP. There you go, folks. How about that? There is another one. There is another one somewhere, and we'll find it. We'll find it. But it is it's a very late. I mean, I do know that the Dreamliner go around that we've got on our title roll. That was very. You if you slow it right down, you can see the elevators go really full. On full lock. So. But I don't think that was the one that was. Obviously, it was put. It was taken out of service and put into maintenance the next day. But what is interesting is obviously that that isn't, I don't think, the one that we're looking for, but we will find it at some point. But listen, Ian, thank you so much, sir. Wishing you and your family well, and we will hopefully speak to you again soon. Love for you to join in on the quiz as well. Perhaps I can contact you on that side of things as well, because we do have pilot questions on the quiz every Friday. But we'll certainly, hopefully, contact you, get you involved in that as well. And yeah, well, we look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow as well. What is it, Thursday tomorrow? So yeah, we'll maybe put that Windy Landings video out, because that's one we just haven't shown yet, and it's 7 hours and 24 minutes long. So it must have been a good one. And I think it's also the one with a very late 747 go around, which is really quite dramatic. But anyway, thank you so much. Really appreciate your company, of course, folks. Thank you for all of your support, and we will, like I say, be putting out, or I will be reading out a statement tomorrow as to what Big Jet TV are doing and how we're planning our own personal way back to filming live, and got some special stuff coming up for you in the next few days as well. So we'll see you tomorrow, folks, around about midday. That's midday, Karen! See you later.